Luke's friend
Yes.
moved into an apartment, and they took a video of them playing the Ring game, and there's a ghost in the background, and they move out, and they swear on their life. I'm skeptical as ever.
Sure.
Hey, Luke, if you're listening, can you bring that video in? I deleted all the videos off my phone the other
Sorry,
day
Luke.
because I was out of storage.
Gets frustrating.
The Ring game? Should I know what that is?
You have a ring and a hook. And
Ring toss game.
Gotcha. So
yeah.
in
Ring on a string.
Ring on a string.
Gotcha. Okay.
We
I
have
know
it.
that. I know that game.
We have it
Okay.
down the shore.
And there's an in the background of the video.
The
video wasn't supposed to be
My
about
only
that.
thing is if you were to have a shot from the whole wide room, the girl who drops the ring like lunges forward for it to try and like go after it, and her shadow of that quick movement is what we're seeing. They moved out of the apartment. They were like just moved in. They saw the video. They moved out like the next day. But
Ghost?
I put it in Adobe Premiere, and I was messing with the shadows and the contrast because I'm not a ghost guy.
Right.
And this was like the most like, what the hell is that I've ever seen.
That's what I'm saying. You want to boo
Yeah, I
that
haven't
ghost.
been able to provably.
Like, if you found one in your home, you definitely want to come to a good agreement with it and not just boo it off the rip.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, we have someone
Someone's
coming in.
coming
Ghost,
in.
Luke, or Sam. Ghost. Damn.
Ghost. So you were
Ghost.
listening?
No, Kyle texted me and said they need you and JJR going to studio.
Can you show Jake and BBD the ghost video? And then do you think they'd care if we put that on for the audience? Okay.
Where are you at with Ghost, Luke?
We're talking to Mike.
So we don't have. Yeah.
Luke's in here. He heard that I requested the ghost video.
Luke's the one that dated a ghost.
I don't believe in ghosts, if that's the question.
So what do you
No
think
one
that video
asked.
is then?
I think they just moved into their apartment. I think it was like a homeless person who had been living in an empty apartment. And then,
Wait, you think it's a
That's
real person?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's scarier, Luke.
That's so much worse than a ghost, and you have to know that.
They moved in.
I don't think so. I'd take...
Luke, do you know that I brought this into Adobe Premiere and I was like changing the contrast and zooming in and going really slow because it's the closest I've come to thinking
Team Ghost.
it's a ghost. And Katie is the biggest Team Ghost person. So BBD's heart just sunk.
Oh my God.
Can you go, Jake, let everyone watch Jake's face as he watches this.
Like in the background there?
Yeah.
You'll see it
I sound like a smoker. Holy
The doorway.
when the camera turns.
Okay, so we've got a lady of sorts. She's dropping the ring. We're following it. We're following it. A doorway appears on the left. And yeah, I mean, there's a ghost there.
Weird, right?
I mean, not weird, just a ghost.
So you think ghost.
I'm Team Ghost.
Luke thinks it's a human that was hiding in the apartment.
I don't believe in ghosts.
I think I'd have to see it again. That view makes me think ghost.
There's
Just
like
the-
no
the
body.
gate.
It's just floating hair.
Yeah, hair. It's hair and like a very ghost out.
Can you
It
send
has,
this?
like,
It's
a
doing the
robe.
ghost walk.
It's floating. Can you
It's doing
send
the
this to,
signature
can you send
ghost
this to
walk.
BBD so we can share it with the audience somehow?
Did you tell them like the backstory after they saw the video?
They moved out.
Yeah, like they moved in, spent one night, posted that on Instagram. People texted them saying like, "Hey, what the hell was in the background there?"
Ghost.
And they woke up and moved all of their stuff out of their apartment and left.
They posted that before knowing it was
There.
there.
They
just posted that on
posted it and
Instagram
it's like just
Here's what I'll
fun
say.
and
video.
didn't notice until people. Were
There's
like, "Hey."
logistics to moving out of an apartment. How did that go? Like, did they just swallow a bunch of money, or were they like, "Hey, ghost in our apartment"? We're moving
I
out."
haven't checked back in, but
Okay.
we texted like the mom of the family to make sure that we weren't getting screwed with from our friend, and she was like, "Yeah, they moved out."
Yeah.
I'd move out.
'Cause of the
I'd-
ghost.
I'd figure. The only thing, Luke, that I think it might be is if there's an overhead shot and the girl who drops the ring, like chases the ring, like takes a couple steps after it and then back, and there's somehow that's her hair. That's like a shadow on some because there's string lights up, so there's weird shadows, not multi-directional shadows being cast. That's
You think it could be like a reflection of something?
her shadow. That's the only thing I think it might be. But it's the closest I've been because I believe the sender, I guess, unless this is 2001 and we're just all getting like,
Yeah.
God, like how do you know the mom?
I
wasn't
will
on
be
it?
mad if in a week it comes out and
This is like a
one of your
viral
buddies
video,
did a
that's-
prank or something.
or this is going around everywhere.
I can check back in. and
What
give
if
an
we
update on
show
it
the
next week.
audience this video and they're like, "That's a viral video. You guys should be so embarrassed right now."
Because
I'd
that's a
be
ghost.
embarrassed.
Yeah, we need.
So
to,
these aren't your friends? Who's the girl in the video?
My friend's cousins.
It's a fake.
Jake's saying fake.
But we texted my friend's mom, who's the sister of these girls' parents, and she said they moved out, and it was real. So without the mom's input, I'd still be.
How do we know
sketched
that was
out.
mom's number even? They just show you a text from mom? I got 20 moms on my phone right now. You're one of them.
My friend texted us this like in tears.
You're one of them. It's really creepy video. I don't-
Because that's a ghost.
I did a lot of.
I know what you're saying about the reflection stuff, and like
I don't
that's-
believe that.
That doesn't make sense.
I'm hoping for that.
Because
Otherwise,
there's an-
I'm pretty
It
hard.
goes behind a hallway where there would be no reflecting over there.
Yeah, it would go onto the new wall. Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, I mean it's either ghost, which I'm fine with, but it's so ghost, I'm going fake. Like that is to a T movie ghost.
I think I've got
Yeah,
it.
no, it is to a T movie ghost. Okay, here's the video. So she drops the ring. She looks over, and in the hallway, oh, it's kind of dark.
Yeah.
It's dark on there. I might be able to mess with some colors.
Can you mess with the timing of it, BBD? Because when you slow-mo through the doorway part, you can really see
Yeah, see if you can
ghost.
see how there's all those weird shadows everywhere though, because the lights are like just the Christmas lights on 3 different angles.
Chat's starting to go in on my friend's cousin. Sorry.
That's fine though. Like you know my cousins. Like sometimes that can be someone close to you.
Sure. But even that, then I would just say, like, if you had the full credibility, like I would, like one of your cousins, Jake, whoever, Tyler, like I wouldn't even report it from them. I would say the story's from you.
Well, how close are you to this friend?
It's Mike. You know Mike.
Oh, yeah, I trust Mike. A lot of people, like the homeless person in the chat is getting a lot of things.
Well, that's Al Atkinson, and, you know, he kind of had the same reaction we all had. He said, oh, LOL, yeah, that's a ghost. Because there's no argument
and like
against
the
it.
gate,
It's
it
just
has
if it's a
too
real
is
ghost.
That's the thing. The
The way it's moved.
what you have to prove here is that it's a fake viral video that we're getting duped on, or it's not a ghost. The default status is that's a ghost if it's real.
It's ghost or fake.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm fine with either answer.
Aubrey says ghost or person dressed up, not a shadow. The shadow is me trying to justify it not being a ghost if it's real.
Right.
That's my homeless person. Your shadow is my squatter.
That's scarier to me than a ghost.
I'm trying to zoom in on it more.
I'd be more scared if I found out there was someone living in the house that I was in.
Homeless people have feet and don't walk like ghosts.
Yeah.
It's walking like such a ghost.
All right, Vince in the chat says obviously it's a homeless ghost, and if it is
Right.
a ghost, it's
People
homeless.
are saying homeless
That's
ghost.
that's a fact.
Well, I think if it's a ghost, it very much has a home,
Or
and
maybe
they were
that
in
is
it.
its home,
not
yeah.
a well-off ghost.
No, no income.
Yeah, no.
You guys saying goats or ghosts?
I was saying Gox.
C in there. Yeah, I mean, I have this. Okay.
Can you text it to me?
Final options.
I deleted all the videos on my phone. I was out of storage.
Ghost. We all agree on that.
Yes.
Family Feud style. Ghost would be like 62 votes. Man, okay. I'll give my analysis. We're getting duped. And it's a video that's been edited to put a ghost in there. Good job.
It's a lot of effort for
work.
like
It's a lot of
it's
work.
super
But like you
ground-
said, the
because
internet
this-
used to work that way.
but it did, but nowadays you just post this on this never got picked up anywhere,
I was
right?
gonna say, did anyone in the chat? I can't read the
JJR.
chat. Did they say
but,
that?
but this is
they've
2
seen
weeks
it?
ago.
Has
Right.
anyone seen it? Because then I'd be worried if people.
I haven't seen anybody say like, "Oh, this video was." out there.
Yeah, no, because if this was
Maybe that's why Luke's the fucking plant to get it on our show so it fucking gets to the internet. So soft.
that's what I'm saying. If they wanted this to be a gotcha, I think
We just
it's
got got.
the most slow play gotcha ever, which I don't believe in. So I'm going 50% fake.
Okay.
45%.
What level? What do you mean by fake?
Gotcha.
Like what we're talking
Yes.
about? Gotcha.
50% gotcha journalism.
Okay, so that's your number one.
Yes.
Okay,
Because I have to.
so that's even higher than me.
I'm going 45% ghost.
Okay,
I'm going 40% ghost.
okay,
40.
okay,
I'm going 5% homeless person
okay.
or person. And I'm going 5% unknown.
Not allowed.
No, 5% it's something that I can't figure out.
I mean, that's where we're already at.
I think that's
the
what
current game.
Ghost is.
That's a
No,
current
ghost
game.
is ghost.
So some other sort of paranormal.
Could we have one example of unknown?
How the fuck am I supposed to tell you what I
That's what
don't
thought.
know,
That's what I was
dude?
worried about.
I think
That's what
ghost-
was
Like
worried
I just
about.
think
shadows
ghost
goes
and
in that
unknown are
bin,
the
but
same
someone else might
category.
have a different theory.
Okay.
I'll wait. I'll allow any other theory.
I have one of them.
Spider on the wall. That's a shadow of that, actually.
I have one of them acting it out over homeless person.
Can
I'm
I-
surprised how high we are on homeless person.
Can I tell you something that I don't like that leads me way deep into the fake?
Go on.
The first words of the video are the girl saying go, telling her to drop the string. Like, I'm recording you, go.
Right.
But she says it like this, go.
Well, that was the ghost saying it.
Or, you're getting
They were
people.
playing against each
You're
other.
getting people in the ghost mindset when you say go.
It was that human girl versus
Show
the
it.
ghost.
Play it into the mic.
That's the ghost. She's playing against the ghost.
That's the only thing where I'm like, she's really setting us up to be in spooky mode by saying go. Because that's what ghost sounds like. You know?
She's really been in the pods or something.
I'll say if I saw this on Twitter casually, I would be like, that's fake. Like if it was already
Yes,
viral enough
That's
when I
just
saw
Fully
it,
agree.
it's fake.
Yeah.
Fully agree. But that's not the way this came to people's phones.
Yes. And Jake, I think you're forgetting the part that they moved out. So if you don't believe that, it changes the fake and acting
The
stuff.
homeless
but if you do
person?
believe
No, the two.
that they actually left the apartment, if you
Sure,
keep
but
that,
that's where I asked about lease details and stuff because that's
Well,
not
that's
as
part
easy
of,
as
that's,
it
that's
sounds.
part of the we don't believe.
that's what I'm saying. So if like Jake said, it's more likely to be them dressing up as them being a homeless person than it's just saying you don't believe that they moved out.
Right, but we know nothing about the actual move out details.
I'll get some info for next week.
Yeah, like the fake is.
It takes a lot to move out of an apartment. You can't just say,
Guest
I've
interview?
got
Yeah, they
a.
can't just,
Hey, I got a ghost vid. I'm leaving. That's not how that
Could
world
you
works.
go to
We just
sleep
eat-
in
you
that
just eat
apartment?
money. I'm guessing they just ate first and last month.
Right, but not. I mean, then you still have the lease.
You still need to go get somewhere else. to
that's
live.
not the end game necessarily.
You can break a lease. I
lose your
broken lease.
deposit, right? But you have to pay more on top of that. So if they did
might
that and they paid,
Probably 3 months.
if they paid 3 to 4 months rent for one day and the ghost vid, then we're starting to get more on the ghost path. But the fact that we don't know that right now, that doesn't help me.
Yeah, bring him on the show. Get Mike here.
I want to get the girls.
If you wanted to follow the girl
Call
in the
Mike.
video, if you wanted to follow her on Instagram, how long would that take you?
10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so follow her and report back to us what she says.
I don't know if we can after
She's just
the
a bunch.
voice comment.
She's just a bunch of ghost vids.
Why?
Well, there's.
What do you think we
The
got?
other
Voice
girl.
trackers on here?
Jake, if you
She said.
It's what she said.
Jake, if you were
Go
in
on.
that situation
Yeah.
and you watched that video and
I'd
it was
like to be.
totally real to you at that time, would you be able to continue to live in that apartment?
No.
Wait, when we say fake, we think the whole thing's a setup. Like Mike's getting got.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if it isn't,
No, I'm.
then
I
you
know.
know, then the
I'm-
money and the rent and the breaking lease doesn't matter. You can't
Yeah.
stay
Right,
in that
doesn't-
apartment.
that
No,
doesn't
but
hang me
that's
up.
part,
I'd eat that money.
That's
especially
part
their-
of the story, though. When you hear about it, it's not just we moved out. It's like, yeah,
moved
they
out after
they
one day,
threw
had to
3
play.
months at it,
Yeah, I
and they
agree with
just
that.
got out of there. Like you hear about it. That's what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
fact that's not part of the details is
Okay.
suspect.
Fair.
Okay. Some
They
people think
spent
squatter.
one day in that apartment and they left. Cool. Old man Ichabod.